You're watching Domed in Cuse, the quick hit podcast for real Orange fans. If you love Cuse sports, hit like and subscribe. All right, Orange fans, we got a special one for you. We got Jack Stonehouse in the house with us on the Domed In pod. Jack, we're excited to have you. Welcome to the pod.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for having me.
Of course, of course. So Jack's obviously nice enough to join us. We're excited to talk to him. We're going to talk to him a little bit about what his experience has been like at Cuse, but also a little bit about him as well. So Jack, I'm going to go ahead and get started. When did you know you wanted to be a punter?
Yeah, so my family actually, a lot of my family punts. So it was kind of like one of those things where it was like, yeah, you can think that you're not going to be a punter, but like it was kind of like at some point in time you're going to be a punter. So obviously no little kid is like waking up in the morning and just being like, God, I cannot wait to go punt a ball. But with my family being in it, I was like, I have free coaching whenever I want. So yeah.
So it's your dad. Your dad was in the league, right?
Correct. My dad was in the league for a little bit at the Giants. Then I have my cousin who was in the league, and then my uncle punted at Stanford.
Oh, wow. So really in the family. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
All right, Tabs, you look frozen there. You all right? You want to take the
I
next
think
one, or
I
you want
froze
me to
for a
take it?
second. I'm back.
You want to take the next question, or you want me to take it?
I can rep the next one. I guess between you and your cousin, who's got the bigger leg?
I mean, I think that's actually a good question. I think he definitely has like a bigger leg, obviously, because he's older. He has more experience. But I think like we're getting to a point where maybe we're nearing the same. I honestly haven't punted with him since he's been in the league, because we're on such different like timing right now. But I mean, he's always been super good.
Totally.
What made you choose Cuse? I mean, I know you're a California kid and you went to Missouri to start, but what made you end up coming to Syracuse?
Yeah, I was at Missouri. I played there, and I just didn't really. I wasn't on scholarship there, but I was
Okay,
playing. I didn't really feel like I was going to like be my best at Missouri. So I ended up making the move, and right when I hopped in the portal, Coach Lig, who was here at that time, had recruited me heavily in high school, and I mean, he was on me instantly, saying like, "We need to get you out here for a visit." And I mean, I really liked Lig in high school, so I think I was kind of just like, all right, like that's where I want to go. Especially as a punter in the portal, you don't a lot of the times you don't really see that. So it's not like a wide receiver where like you need 20, 30 of them on the team. You need one. So out of the portal, getting a scholarship, which what I wanted, I was like just gonna take advantage of that right away.
Totally.
so when Jim Boeheim says it's Syracuse could be like Maui, that wasn't what attracted you to Syracuse?
I guess quick question. I guess who else out of high school was recruiting you? I guess besides Missouri, I guess a little bit of Cuse. Who else was looking at you?
Yeah, I had a couple of offers. Most of them were walk-ons, and I don't want to say like this is the main reason, but my senior year was when COVID hit, so that was
Hmm,
the first year that all of these punters were getting their 6 years if they had it, or their fifth year. They got an extra
got
year,
it.
so a lot of them were walk-ons. But I had like Washington State, Arizona, um, Fresno State. Um, Gosh, I haven't thought about this in a long time. USC. I had opportunities to go places.
Totally cool.
Right, because everybody wanted the experienced punter, so they were like just taking the
Exactly.
sixth year if they could, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you take a guy that's already there. He knows college football. He's been in it. But honestly, I think redshirting, which is what I did at Missouri, was like the best thing for me. I just got a year of working out, getting to know the team and the guys.
Totally. And you
And is being a
transferred.
punter in college as fun as they say?
Yeah, I think a lot of people think we like pop out the lawn chairs at practice and all of that. Which we're obviously not going out there and banging heads, but it's a lot of just like repetition of like drills and and drops and just like small stuff that like no one thinks we would do, but we have to do something. So like especially with our coach now, I mean, it's not really an option to just kind of stand there and spectate the practice. So we
Hmm.
find drills and stuff to do.
Totally. That was you committed to Dino, right? To Dino Babers, Syracuse, right? So you're on your
Yes, sir.
third special teams coach?
Total, I'm on my fourth.
Fourth. Oh wow, yeah, that's
At
right.
Syracuse, third.
Right. Okay. Cuse,
At Syracuse, my third. But yes, but total 4.
Totally. Cool. I guess
Very nice.
follow up on that. How many different like pitches or punts do you have in the bag? Like I'd imagine you've got a bunch of different variations, and I say this as someone who doesn't know a lick about punting, but I figure you got a bunch of different kind of pitches in the arsenal.
Yeah, I think a lot of one that I'm really working on that I'm going to hopefully do in a game here soon is the banana punt. Riley Dixon showed me that, and I've seen it before, and I just really didn't know how to do it. But in the summer, Riley Dixon came down, and he like showed me how to do it, and it's actually it's pretty like stupid how the ball goes. Like it'll go straight left and then curve all the way back in right and then come all the way back left while the ball is spinning like sideways. So that's like a cool one. And then other than that, I mean, it's like you can show right, walk right, and go left. So it's kind of like that where it's like if the returner's standing on the left hash and you put your shoulders to the left hash and end up going to the right, because at the end of the day, all you don't want to return. So when it comes to like that stuff, I mean, that's just kind of like what I feel comfortable and what the coordinator feels comfortable with.
Totally.
I mean, you're nice at not getting those returns. We look at that all the time. It's like you got that hang time.
that was the big thing this year. I wanted to focus on like our net being as close as my average as possible.
Oh, totally.
Was Riley there when we were there, Tav, or was Riley after us?
I think Riley he might have been our last year was he there with Schaefer? I think he may have been. I want to say
those are some dark
2014,
years.
2015 was maybe his end there.
I think he's been in the league. I think this is his 10th year. So that would
would line up with us.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm looking it up. Yeah, he graduated in 2015, so he was there when we were there. I remember him because obviously I went to every game when I was at the. We both did, and not a lot of people could say that during that era. I think, Jack, we looked this up. That I think the basketball team lost less home games in the 4 years we were there than the football team did, and I think the basketball team doubled their losses in our senior year because that's when we got all those sanctions. And we were there when the basketball team was like crazy. I think our first 3 years, the basketball team lost like 3 or 4 games in the Dome. So we were there when the football wasn't as good. We went to every game, and Riley Dixon was epic.
He's good.
I got to ask, Jack, do they have what kind of trick plays we got in the arsenal? I guess just blink twice if there's something cooking for you, but we gotta get you a touchdown here.
I know. That's what I've been saying. I've always wanted to throw a touchdown or run to a touchdown. No, I can't obviously really say anything about that.
Totally.
Speaking of in-game, though, Jack, right before you're about to have a big punt, what's your vibe on the sideline like?
Yeah, I'm actually – so I have a routine. It's just go to the net on first down and second down, punt twice, one each just to feel it out, one end over end, then one spiral, depending on where you are on field. And then I just run over to where I know where our coordinator is going to be. We talk about it, and then I just kind of go mute. And by the time I'm back there lined up behind the long snapper, I'm completely blacked out. Like you wouldn't be able to.
You can't hear anything.
Nothing. Yeah. Like it's a pretty cool feeling because once you get back to the sideline, you snap out of it. And half the time I have to go. Actually more than probably half. I have to, if you're like at the game, you'll see me. I sprint to the iPad because I don't even know like what happened. I'm like so blacked out. I'm so like locked in that like I like go over there, make sure everything was good, make sure the coverage was good. But it's just kind of like tuned in, like you have no idea.
Well, that confirms our theory then, because a couple years ago we were sitting on the sideline for the Army game, and Tab was heckling the future troops, specifically their punter. And I don't know, you were there for this, so I don't know if you remember this, but he went and shanked a couple of punts right after, and Tab was in his ear the whole time. It was so funny.
Blackout method, dude. He needs to rip that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Couple other ones for you, Jack. I guess just big thing, just kind of more less X and O's, I will say, but I guess last year to this year, I think big change in special teams. I think particularly for the punt unit, like you were under duress a lot last year, and it felt like, frankly, we just couldn't firm up some of the protections. And I feel like this year it's just totally night and day, where the punt unit is one of the strongest units on the football team right now. Do you feel that way? Does it feel more coordinated? Do you feel like safer, but just things are going a little bit smoother back there?
Yeah, 100%. I think that's all like to Coach Fran. Like that's obviously why I stayed. I mean he's like a huge, like he had me call the coordinators and like do an interview with the new guys that we were going to hire. So I mean he obviously he respects me enough to do that, and obviously that means that he trusts me. I trust him. And with Coach Brumfield, the coordinator, I mean he was like the saving grace. Like I stand back there and like, and it's just like I know what we need to do, and those guys, I feel comfortable with those guys saying, all right, let's go block out here and then go get the tackle or go force the fair catch. And that's how it's supposed to be, right? I mean, you're supposed to go out there and everyone does their one job, and hopefully at the end of the day, you do it to your best ability. But with Coach Brown and Coach Brumfield are like. I couldn't be more appreciative of the head coach and special teams coordinator. I'm so happy that like I stayed and got to know these two guys.
So that's awesome.
Well, I mean, you're well on your way to a good year, so that's good.
Yeah.
Jack, this is going to sound like an oddly specific question. Don't worry about it. But if you had an 18-month-old son and you wanted him to be a punter, how would you train him?
I think my dad actually did it the right way. I think he was like, yeah, like you could play whatever position you want. Like, so I did play. I played wide receiver. I played quarterback. And then it's kind of like when the common sense hits, it's like, all right, like I'm not gonna go be a wide receiver. Let's just be honest. Like, and I think he knew. He was like, I'll give him an option, and then when he finds out, then we'll start rolling. But I think that was like. I think like me knowing that like in your head, obviously, like for most people, like your dad is like the man, right? So he kind of like sat me down and was just like, if you're gonna do this, like you're gonna do this. Like there's no like don't embarrass the name. No. It's just like, and I was like,
you gotta, you know.
Yeah, you gotta lock in and do this. And I think that was like the right way because I got to play all the other positions. I got to feel like I was cool, and then I locked in and was like, okay, I need to, if I'm going to do this, I can do this, but I need to take it seriously.
Well, because I go out there with my son, who happens to be 18 months, right? And I'll just go out there and I'll just punt the ball, and he thinks it's the funniest thing in the world when I just go out there and punt the ball.
Might have something there, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Jack, quick question.
Hey, if you ever have a free time, I can take him out and coach him. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, maybe we'll wait. Maybe we'll wait a couple years.
Yeah.
Jack, quick question: is the rugby style punt banned in the Stonehouse household?
It's actually not. I like it. I'm obviously American, so it's not like I wasn't born into rolling out and all of that.
Totally.
But we have that. We've done that a couple of times this year. I'm not against it. It's artificial hang time, right? So if you hit a ball 4.8 seconds in the air, you're rolling out for 2 seconds. So that's 6 seconds of guys running down the field. I obviously don't use it as much because I'm comfortable in the pocket. And yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna keep it away from punting here. I've got a 2-part question. What's your favorite movie, and then what's your favorite sports movie?
I think my favorite movie would be American Sniper.
Oh, good one.
Choice.
And favorite sports movie, I think I would have to say Moneyball. I think that I haven't watched it in a long time, but it is. I think that was a good movie. Maybe it's not, but I think
that's a great. No, Moneyball is a great movie. I'm partial to Miracle because I'm a bit of a hockey guy myself, so I like Miracle. But Moneyball is a great movie.
Yeah, Hockey is fun to watch. So
Sweet.
Tab, you got any more for him?
I think.
All right, then I've got one last one for you, Jack, before we let you go. Do you have any sellies in the pocket? Can we see a selly this year? What would it take for us to see one? Have you done one and we missed it because the TV didn't show it?
yeah, last year against Miami, I did a celebration and I was like, I got the dumb chills. I was like, dear, like, do not ever do that again, Jack. Like, I was just like, I'm never, like, I was just like, I should never do that again. And my friends were just like, yo, like, that was so cool. And my dad was like, that was not cool. Like, don't do that.
Pop said, cut that shit.
Yeah, yeah, don't know. But yeah, I did like I downed it on like the 3 or something, and like I pretended to do like a golf swing, and I
I
was just
love
like, all right,
that.
like we got to chalk that one off the board. But yeah, no, I don't have any celebrations lined up because, like I said, like I'm like black. I get to the sideline and I'm like all blacked out. So it's like if I do a celebration, it's probably going to be embarrassing because it's not really me.
Do you play any golf?
I do. I started this summer. I'm absolutely terrible, but I started this summer. I broke up 100, and I think my best score I think was like a 97 or 8.
Okay, so don't go with that's absolutely terrible because for just starting, that's
Yeah.
pretty damn good, dude.
Yeah, but yeah,
I mean, we're
that
all
was, I mean,
terrible. None of us are in the Ryder Cup here, but
Yeah.
but breaking 100 is pretty good.
We should.
yeah, no, it was cool, but yeah, I mean that's like a lot of people say like hunting is like golf, like with the swing. And like I disagree. Like I try to smash the golf ball like every time, like no form, just go out there and rip it. But yeah, so maybe that's
How far
half
do
the
you rip
reason
it?
why I suck. I can drive when I hit it straight, one every like 50, 60. When I do it though, I think my farthest drive was at what's that one golf? It's like Timber
Drumlin?
Lakes. No,
Oh,
it's
no.
Timber Lakes or something. It's
I
a
don't know.
Jack
I haven't
Nicklaus
played it.
course. I outdrove the green. I think it was like 345 or 50.
Woo!
Carry
That's
Yeah, so when
big.
it goes straight,
Very
it
well.
goes. Yeah, yeah, it's cool.
Well, all right, Jack. We appreciate you taking the time. I'm sure Orange fans will be glad to get to know more about you. We hope to have you on again in the future. We'll definitely
Yeah,
have you on if you're game. And good luck the rest of the way. I think you're on pace for one of the best punter seasons in America right now. So just keep doing your thing, man.
I appreciate it.
Vote for All American.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I
We're gonna
appreciate
start
it.
your
Thank you.
campaign right here for All American.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Jack.
Jack.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.